So this here, the yellow, the yellow tells us that the circuit, so our pump's grounded, right?
Yeah.
And it back feeds through the pump and comes up to this yellow wire. So that tells us the pump wiring is okay. This is what I didn't tell you before. This blue one will light up when you crank. So crank it.
How did you get it to start?
I'm amazing. I'll show you in a second. All right, there we go. So that tells us the control is okay because this lights up. And we should have 2 powers on a relay all the time. One key power or both ignition power. In this case, internally of this fuse box, it's supposed to be both ignition power. So that leaves the red and this green. And the green dead. So whatever someone did down there has failed. So we're just gonna fix what they did. Get off me, man. And we're gonna bypass. They already had bypassed one section of this box. So we're just gonna bypass the rest of it and power our fuse up here. So right here, this line.
Yeah.
Let's see how bad the connection is. Looks like someone just twisted this stuff in here. If that's the case, we're gonna need to fix it all. Yeah, looks like someone just twisted on some wires. So, this is still bad. We still need to get that out of there. Let's see if this wire. Ow. So we're just gonna take that back up, but we need to fix what they did on these because I guarantee you there's no butt connectors or nothing on there. So let me go get some connections and we're gonna fix all those connections. I'm just gonna get all this stuff fixed up that somebody else did here. See, that just came apart.
Yeah.
This, you just got this truck, right?
Yep. And they told us too that it was like, well, the check engine light's gonna come on, and if it does come on,
You told me.
it will shut off. I'm thinking, why would the check engine light come on?
Yeah, there's a problem there.
And then he was like, because we put a new fuel pump in. So I'm thinking, so you put a new fuel pump in, and the check engine light's gonna come on.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Something's not right.
And
Well.
he said it will go off though.
Yeah.
And then it never went off. And then when our daughter went to the store and she was driving back, it just shut off.
Yeah. Problem is people sell stuff that they hide whatever they can, like this. Like whoever installed this, they had the right idea. You know, there is the kit for this to bypass the fuel pump, but they just did a poor job putting it in. So we'll fix what they did as best as we can out here in the field like this, and then
What's the next step?
nothing after this, you'll be fine.
Okay.
This gives us a problem any further, it would be a box. But these fuse boxes are pretty notorious for falling apart. So that's what this does, it just bypasses this box. So we heat shrink it all. Let's see. So the green one's the one we're gonna have to fix. We're gonna fix this yellow one down here.
So what was do you know the reason why they did bypass it, or?
So these relays, these gray relays and stuff that are here, this fuse box has an internal little module or relay, if you'd call it. It has a relay control. Is built inside on the circuit board. and it fails. And it fails quite frequently on caravans and trucks and stuff like that. They call it a TIPM module, totally integrated power module.
I've seen the video on it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And they always fail. They always have problems. So, but there's no fix, meaning that if you buy another one, it's going to do it again one day. So the all we do is take our control wires. This one here is the fuel pump wire that sends power to the pump. This is our control wire from the PCM telling the box, hey, I need fuel. So we take that and now we just send it to a separate relay external of the box. There's actually a kit you can buy from Chrysler that's like that, but there's no point. We just do this and move on with it. But there's still a problem somewhere because this wire is supposed to be powered and it's not. Well, let's double check. Maybe it just had a shit connection on it. Turn the key on for me. Don't start, just turn it click, click. Yeah. This wire is dead, doesn't have any power. But that comes from the same portion inside the fuse panel. So this should have been, they kind of did it wrong. This should have been bypassed and then closed off. So we're just gonna rehook it back up so the car is normal, and we're just gonna make the truck run the way it's supposed to run. And as long as there's no other issues, we won't really know until you start it and run it, and if there's any other issues in the vehicle itself, because you haven't really run it except for the other day, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Should be all right, but never know. People come in here and start touching wires and
Don't know what they're doing.
yeah. I mean, this isn't the best repair in the world, what we're doing here, but it's what you need to have in order to get this truck back running so you can work.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be heat shrinked off here too, so that way there's no intrusion on it. I have other heat shrink in the truck, but I'm just gonna do this for now. Just to close it off so no water gets in that one. And that's it for underneath. We're gonna take this wire. Let me go get a 13 for that.
Now this right here, this had to be for some, this right here, I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's not hooked up to that? We'll take that off. Yeah, you can save that.
I don't even know what it is. What's on there? Is it for speaker or something maybe?
No, it's just it's a circuit breaker.
Uh-huh.
So if it trips, it sits for a little bit and then it'll reset itself. Kind of like one of these right here.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they would have it in there. All right, let's hit it. See if we got, make sure we got everything hooked up. So, yep, that's it. Somebody touched that vehicle before he bought it. It was at a used car lot, I believe. And they put the fuel pump bypass in there, and they didn't use connectors, they didn't use heat shrink. All they did was put some electrical tape around it, and we just fixed all that crap connection, and now he's back on the road. So that's it, guys.